Hey everyone, welcome back to Mr. Penguino playing another indie game here. This is called A Fragment of Her, as you can see right here. It's got a little bit more of a horror element to it, I think, based on the sequel to this game was actually one of the top three of the Game Told Adventure Challenge, and I didn't want to dive right into the second one, so we're playing the first one, just to give us a little bit of context. So here we are. Is there anything else I need to say about this? Oh, this might run a little bit long, so I'm going to try and break up into 2 episodes. The second game looks like it'll be the same way, so we're probably going to get 4 good episodes out of this. So let's just jump right in. Oh, this is the first room. Ah, finally here. Oh, is that me? I am an empty seat, the Faculty of Fine Arts, led by the famous Albert S. Seligman. Nervous student, silent student. I can't wait to be learning from him, a true master. And can we talk to the other students? She seems lost in thought. I shouldn't bother her. What about you? He seems rather agitated. I should leave him be. I really like the art style on this, although I have to admit, the faces, just go right there, the faces with the 2 beady eyes, no mouth, just staring off into the distance, just waiting for anything to happen. Something. Please, God, let anything happen to me. Let me feel some sort of... Anyway, moving on. We got the secretary. Yes. Hello, I'm here for the interview. Do you know anything about art? What do you have? Oh, is that just with it's a wine glass. That's what it is, with a really long stem. That's what we got going on here, especially with this here. Yep. I'm here for the interview. I told you people, sit over there and wait until he'll see you! Suggestive painting, yes. I don't agree with the motif. Of course not. A huge painting of lips. Beauty between. I wonder what between what? Between the lips. You have to go in the lips. Go in. Plant. Oh, empty seat. I guess I sit down. This waiting simulator 2015. Oh, we have music. I hope all of you appreciate me taking my precious time. I was asked to inform you that what follows now will not be pleasant for you. Oh, that's concerning. Let's get this over with. Your painting? Is that a dog? What is it supposed to be doing? This is terrible! Get out of my sight! The painting, please. No, no, no! My goodness, this is a mess! There's even color dripping from it! How dare you show up at a place like this? With a piece like this. Your painting! This is not bad. But ultimately not good enough. But look at the strokes! What's that now? Talking back to me, are you? So, okay then, let's look at these strokes. It's true, these curves are rather appealing. The rest is still garbage. I don't take no for an answer. I could teach you many things, but are you worth my time? You're lucky I'm in a charitable mood today. Class starts tomorrow noon. Class starts tomorrow noon! If you don't show up, you'll be out. Boom. I like that heaviness of closing the door. It really gives some finality to the scene. Portraits of the Deans. Oh, that's another suggestive painting. More wine glasses. God, what does this guy love about wine glasses? I have amongst us a new colleague. I, however, have not decided... I've had no time for introductions, since all your names will most likely never be associated with art. Are those boobs? Just boobs everywhere. They're amoebas. I will have her recite to some again, to others for the first time, my mode. This is my class. For now, we are going to meet here in the University Library. This is of course temporary until the Seligman Gallery is finished. Why a gallery? I will teach you, and I will teach you in a real environment. This class will show you a practical approach to art. You will learn to consider the viewer when doing your work. Each week we will gather here and I will review your work. Each week your work will be better than the previous week. This is my only rule. If you fail it, you fail this class. That's it. See you in a week. But I didn't even show you my work from this week. How am I supposed to improve? What am I supposed to improve on? Okay. This is going to be harder than I expected. I need to improve my painting skills and fast. But how can I get better that fast? Maybe some books might help get me started. Books on philosophy, various topics, anatomy. Books too tall to read! Various topics. Random books across all genres. Maybe some other students can give me advice which books to get. Philosophy section, maybe some of the other... Oh. The reading student, you know books. Oh god, that sweater. Oh god, what? I'm Selena. Selena Gomez. Tomoko. It's Japanese. I wasn't gonna... Art, who... It's okay, people are always a bit confused to see me. Yeah, shouldn't you be drawing manga somewhere? God. At least at first. Pleasure to meet you. Likewise, Selena. Can you help me with some books? You look like you can read. It's my first day here and I really need to get better in terms of painting. I was wondering... Oh sure, my last roommate was in Seligman's class. She was always carrying these 2 books. Said she couldn't make it without them. Actually, she didn't make it through his class. But those are probably the books you'd be looking for. If only I could recall their names. Should be able to find them around here somewhere, though. So let me just go look through every single book in this library, and that'll tell me what books I need. Hello? Hello? Can't believe it, he just ignores me. With eyes like that, how could he not ignore you? He's looking directly into my soul. Let's go talk to a group of students. Let's go stick with Tomoko. Books on art theory, biographies, color theory. I like color theory. This one sounds good. Green and blue is glue. Maybe it's one of the books Tomoko mentioned. Biographies. Wonderful golf. Sounds weird, but maybe it's one of the books Tomoko was talking about. There's one book here that could be useful. Mass.line. Let's just get books from every section, and then maybe they're the ones he was talking about. Design Foundations and Harmony 101. I like Harmony 101. Sorry, hold on, I've got a lot of clicking going on. Anatomy. There's one book in here that could be useful. Forgotten Triceps. Oh, that is true. Nobody thinks about the triceps. Gotta do your dips, everybody. Get your dips in. Oh, hey, not at all. What's with the students? What do you think of Seligman? Let's put it this way. I'm very happy not to be in one of his classes. It's not the problem. It's just Seligman. People are always saying you've got to be careful around him. He's a murderer! He's gonna kill me! What do you do here? This used to be a library, but since visual arts are in vogue at the moment, they are occupied with his paintings and his classes. I'm a student of literature! An undiscovered screenwriter genius! At least that's what I tell people. Ho, ho, ho. How long have you been studying literature? In my 8th semester, I'm actually preparing for final exams in summer. Why during summer? What kind of school is this? What kind of school do you go to? So the students, so never mind them. They always just say they have their problems with newcomers like yourselves. That wasn't what he said. Don't worry about them. They're probably not worth your time anyway. About the books you were mentioning. Mass.line. That one sounds familiar. Harmony 101. I don't think so. Wonderful Golf. I think I've heard that one before. Design Foundations. Sorry, doesn't ring any bells. Forgotten Triceps. Damn it! I was really hoping it was Forgotten Triceps. Are you sure this is an art-related book? It was definitely not that one. The Plateau. She might have had that one. There are no useful books left here in the shelves. I'm still not sure which ones of the remaining books are good ones. Could you describe what's on the covers of these books? Sure. Was the book in a red pattern, like blood drops? No, that sounds creepy as hell. Covered in metallic fragments. No, I don't think I've ever seen a book like that. Plain white with a single black sentence. That sounds haunted. Yes, that's one of them. I'd recognize that anywhere. My roommate kept it all around all the time. Even when we went out to dinner, there'd be one of the books staring at me. Taunting me. Oh god, I'm missing words. But that's what's with the second one? I don't know, maybe it's Lent? That could be. There were a couple of empty book slots. Like that one, that one, that one, that one. And that one, that one. Maybe. I think I'm happy with this book for now. Okay. That's it? Book that will make me better as an artist? Well, you gotta read it first. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Thank you so much for your help. I'm gonna get straight home and get started. My pleasure. Good luck with that professor and your art career. If you ever need anything, you're probably going to find me right here. It's the best spot on campus. That is a nice spot. I like having the window enclave to... Got it! Let's go look at the paintings. They all look a bit lewd. Maybe they're all painted by the same artist? A.S. Seligman. Seligman! I happen to pick the portrait of Seligman. All of them are Dean's. I just happen to hover over the right one. Interessante. What is it with this guy with wine glasses and olives floating way above them? Martini glasses, that's what they are. They have to be. Alright, let's peace out. I should start home and working on my go-to painting, working homework. Doing. I like this music. It's very early 1990s click adventure. I haven't had any time to get any food, but I can pick something up along the way. I need clothes. I need canvases. And finally get these pictures out of my head. Yeah, that's... Art's one of those things that's hard to discuss, so I really hope they had somebody who's an actual artist to... That's not a bed. That's a couch. Other pile of books. When I lived with my parents, my chaos didn't bother me that much, but now I have my own place. It's kind of unnerving. No, Mom, clean up after you. What was I saying? Oh, I hope they had an artist that would actually tell them, what it's like to draw. Or, I guess they had to have an artist working on this. The compositional application of 3 primary areas is basis first construction. Interesting. I've been using some of the principles mentioned in that book, but a lot of it is new and revelatory. Some things would never have occurred to me. I guess she has the same voice as the teacher. Wow. That piece is really taking shape. Even in this early stage, as far surpasses my previous works. Sounds like I get to stay in the class. Is that it? Oh, I have to keep clicking on it. I never really thought about what I was painting. It's really weird. I've been painting all my life and never once wondered why, or what, or how. Maybe it's I feel that weird sense of control over my nightmares, my visions. When I'm painting, I'm controlling them and not the other way around. I think it's a wrap. I'm happy with it. Let's hear what Professor Seligman has to say to that. 1 week later. Oh, the next day. Wasn't it supposed to be a week? See you next week. That's what he said. Whatever. Phew, just in time for the review. Professor Seligman, I have my painting. The latest addition to our illustrious circle has decided to show up. Very well. At least we know where to start. Let me see your painting, miss. Okay. This is dark. And all the bodies look so twisted in... well, it's control over my nightmares, so let's say fear. Fear and agony. Terror. With all these bodies, you see it all. But this had so much potential, but... So much potential, but! I love potential buts. It makes me uncomfortable to even look at it. I told you, consider the viewer. I expect you to do better next week. I get to stay in class! Yay! Who's next? Blonde kid. You're out! You fail! Oh, that's it. That must have been pretty devastating back there. But you're still in! That's a good thing, right? I guess so. For the record, it's not my opinion. But that art should please the viewer. I don't agree with that. Art, like literature, should challenge the viewer. What do you think? I'm a little bit of both. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna say doesn't matter. But I honestly don't want to talk about it. Seligman obviously made up his mind. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm so blinded by my ways of painting that I'm not able to learn. I'll never get good at this. Hey, calm down. Think about this for a minute. What's really your problem at this point? I'm not good enough. I don't agree. But you'll have to show Seligman something he likes. He's so self-centered it should be easy. Maybe you could study his own works more closely. That's a good idea, but I doubt they'll let me in here with another easel. They'll let me in here with an easel. Also, the opening hours are terrible at night. Maybe if you took photos? But cameras are so expensive. That shouldn't be an issue. I've got enough money left on my bank account. I have money on my bank account! Just gotta go home. I can get a camera. Okay. About art. Some art should be pleasing, some art should be challenging. It's important to have both, because they're both different emotional experiences, and they're both important things to experience. You shouldn't just dedicate yourself to one kind of experience. Then you're missing out on this whole other school of thought, this whole other school of feeling. But I think this game is all about, like, the challenging thing. The art should challenge the viewer. And they've got that dichotomy between Tomoko and Seligman going, but Seligman is all about the porn. The wine glasses. So, I'll probably draw something sexy for him as soon as I get this camera. But I'm all out of time for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode of A Fragment of Her. Who's her? What's the fragment of? Is someone haunting me? Do I have a ghost? Is it just the ghost trying to escape my mind into the canvas? Stay tuned to find out. Catch you in the next one.